everybody, it's Jasmine. So today I'm bringing you guys my December hits and misses. This is a little late, but you know what? Late is better than never at all. So I'm bringing you guys the products that I loved and that I didn't really like. The ones that I didn't like, however, they're not in my possession anymore. I either threw them away or I did a return on it. So I'm just going to share with you guys all the products that I loved and hated for the month of December. Hated is a very strong word. Strongly disliked. So I'm going to start off with my hits as usual. So the first one that I wanted to start off with was my Sigma F35 brush. You guys have seen this in a lot of my tutorials in December, and I was recently sent this brush by Sigma, and I was so surprised that they sent me so many brushes in a PR kit because they've never really done that before, and they always do that to bigger influencers. So receiving that package, I literally cried. So I got the tapered highlighter brush, which is the F35 like I mentioned, and as most of you guys can tell, this is a pretty big highlighter brush. So what I actually use this for is to set the powder under my eyes. So if you guys watch my tutorials, you guys know that I use my Shop Miss A banana powder, and I just go ahead and apply this right under my eyes, and it applies beautifully. So seamless, so awesome, and I really do love Sigma brushes. I feel like if you're going to splurge on brushes, go with Sigma brushes because they have a warranty to them and they last a really long time. Like my Sigma E40, the blending brush that I use for my transitions all the time, that one I've had since I was literally like 15 or 16 years old. I got that one for Christmas and it's still in top-notch shape and I really do like it. So I highly recommend Sigma brushes. I do have a discount code if you want to use it. It's gonna get you 10% off. It's my username, Thats.so.yin. So if you guys ever are eyeing Sigma brushes, then I highly recommend checking it out. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in another hits and misses video. I'm pretty sure I haven't because I've really been using the crap out of it towards like the colder seasons or when I need it as chapstick, and it is my Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm. This is their original. My boyfriend's sister actually has all three of her, I was gonna say flavors, but all of her colors, and they're all really pretty in person. I really do like her gloss balm. I have it on right now and it is so hydrating. I used to keep this one in my purse, so that's why I never really used it in tutorials. And whenever my lips felt very chapped, very crusty, I would just apply this and it would just feel so hydrated, so replenished. And that's what I really like about it. It's not a sticky gloss and it's not a really thick gloss like the MAC lip gloss. If you ever tried that, that is the definition of a thick, sticky gloss, and it tastes really bad. This one tastes really good if it gets into your mouth, and I don't know, I just really like this one. It's really standard, I feel like, and I do like the applicator. I do feel like it is really big, but I can use one swipe all over the lips and I don't feel like I have to go back in. Speaking of chapped lips, I go through lip balms like crazy this year. If I ever need anything from anybody during this holiday season, it's usually chapstick. I even told my best friend, I said literally, like, if you're thinking about getting me anything, like, get me chapstick. That's it. That's all I want. And so she did, but I haven't used it yet. But the one that I have been using this past season is the GlamByKarleeCosmetics Peppermint Lip Balm. This is the best lip balm in a little stick like this that I own. It's very comparable to Burt's Bees, but I feel like Burt's Bees kind of leaves that little, I don't know how to describe it, maybe it is beeswax, the beeswax residue, but that's their whole line, beeswax. I'm not sure if I'm even making any sense, but this one actually hydrates the lips and actually feels very nourishing without feeling like you have anything on the lips, which I really enjoy. So it's a lighter version of a lip gloss like this, you know what I mean? Where you get the hydration, but you don't feel anything and your lips don't look crusty, which is so good. I wanted to save the best for last, and that is my collaboration with GlamByKarleeCosmetics. All three shades. You guys are probably like, damn, a whole palette. It's just these three on the bottom here, and I genuinely just feel like this is one of the best things that's ever happened to me in my life, and I am just very proud of it. So here I have, my voice just cracked like a 12-year-old boy. But this one here is Peace Out, which is my rose gold with a very intense glitter reflect. And here I have Ma'am, which is a maroon with gold shimmers in it. And then the last one here is Thank You So Much, which is a cobalt blue with silver pigments in it. And I really do love it so much. I use the crap out of each and every single shade. I'm so thankful for you guys who have been supporting us and the collaboration. It's sold out twice. And as of today, Carly actually posted on her Instagram that she just did a restock. So that's really exciting, and I'm so excited that you guys love the collaboration as much as we do. I definitely put a lot of thought into these shadows, and Carly does an amazing job on her eyeshadows in general. I'm actually wearing one of her eyeshadows today, the one called Gimme the Money. I used it in another tutorial previously, and I am so obsessed with her shadows, and I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting us and supporting me to get to the point where I can collaborate with somebody. I think that's absolutely amazing. So without me rambling anymore on those eyeshadows, I just wanted to transition into my misses. So if you know me and you pay attention to my videos, you guys kind of sometimes hear that I say I have a lot of brushes, and I do. I have like almost 100 brushes, maybe even more than 100, because I also do freelancing, so I have a whole nother brush kit with me, and I just have so many brushes that I need to wash, that I have to cleanse, deep cleanse, and so I'll need a bar soap or some type of cleanser that will be pretty substantial and that will be worth the money, I should say. And for me, I feel like the Ulta one literally got me 2 uses and it was completely done. And even when I clean my sponges or brushes, I felt like it didn't really penetrate through my brushes as much, and it didn't do a deep clean, which I was very disappointed about. So I would always have to go into a double cleanse, and that used up more product. And the package was pretty bulky, so I kind of expected that there would be a lot of product, but there was like a small gap like this big on the bottom of the packaging, and it was just plastic. And it wasn't even product. So for that reason, I just felt like I wasted my money. I felt like there were so many other cleansing bars that were cheaper. I felt like a Dove bar soap was way better, and that one is like $1, you know what I mean? And so I just felt like that was a waste of money, and I wouldn't recommend it. The second miss that I have for this month is actually the CatricexMellySanchez collaboration palette, and I really don't like putting collaborations in misses, but I was talking to my friend and I was reading reviews about the palette, and actually you'll see me use the palette in one of the next videos that I'm going to be uploading after this video of me using it, and I just felt like the shadows were completely off because they were so airy and so lightly pressed that when you blend it on the eyes, they kind of just disperse off. Yes, you can build it up on the eyes, and if you press it as opposed to like really sweeping it, then you'll get a better payoff. But I just felt like I had to work so hard, and the palette itself was $15, so that's kind of expensive for a drugstore eyeshadow in my opinion. And I just felt like if you paid maybe $5 more, you could get a Makeup Revolution Emily palette that has better pigmentation, a better formula, easier to blend, and I just felt like this one wasn't pigmented enough. I've also never tried any other Catrice eyeshadow palette, so I'm not sure if that's just their formula in general, but it completely turned me off into trying their other eyeshadow palettes because I really don't want to waste my money to see if something just doesn't work. I feel like Wet n Wild comes out with great eyeshadows. I feel like Makeup Revolution comes out with great eyeshadows, and I feel like there are so many other smaller brands that comes out with better quality eyeshadows than this. So for that reason, I just felt like it was a really big miss. So that wraps up my video, you guys. I'm so sorry that this one was really short, but a lot went on this month. You know, I lost my job, which really sucked, but you know what, life goes on, and I was actually really hesitant to talk about that on my channel, but you know, at the end of the day, we're all human, and you know, shit happens, and it's been really tough for me this month. So I'm actually living with my boyfriend right now. That's kind of like my current state, and things just haven't been going the way I planned it to be, but it's going pretty good. I'm trying to make the best out of every situation, and you know, slowly but surely my 2019 is going pretty okay. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Peace out, Girl Scouts.